Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Rondon. Welcome to episode 18 of my FIFA 15 FC Barcelona career mode series. For this episode, we start off with a international management offer from the Belgium Football Association that I will stall for the time being, as they are an exciting team, IMO. So we'll see. Before we go into our Spanish Cup semi-final match against Real Madrid, here are the week's star performers, with Marc-Andre ter Stegen making an appearance for us, as Real Madrid had quite a few players, as well as Atletico too. For the first match of this episode, we have the Spanish Cup final match against Real Madrid at the Estadio Mestalla. Here is a look at the results which have led up to this final. Here is our starting 11. The player to watch in this final, the captain, Leo Messi. For Real Madrid, this is how they line up. The player to watch, Cristiano Ronaldo, alongside all other Real Madrid players. Messi for Suarez, as Dani Alves leaves it off for Leo Messi, who loses out. We're moving forth as James finds Khedira in the midfield. It's Modric, as Real Madrid have a lot of creative midfielders there. Matthew can't get to that one, and Modric scores for Madrid. Real Madrid now on the attack through Iara, as the ball is played forward by Khedira. Andres Iniesta ahead to Luis Suarez, who finds Leo Messi. It's Messi looking to get away from this Real Madrid defense as he holds a play there. Messi continued on. He's got quite a bit of space ahead of him, as all he's got to do is beat Pepe, which he does, and now he's against Casillas as Leo Messi scores to level both sides at 1 before the halftime break. Here's the king. Here's Pepe ahead to Gerard Piqué as the ball falls to Leo Messi. It's Messi who gets away from this Real Madrid defense as he gets past 1. As he gets past 2, he does have space, as it's Messi who lets it go there and scores past Casillas. James playing the ball forward to Marcelo, who's open as he leaves it off for the Colombian. The two very close to one another. They run the risk of running into each other as Toni Kroos now continues on. He takes the shot there. The German levels the score in the 67th. Mascherano forward to Iniesta, who looks to combine with Xavi, who leaves it off for Leo Messi. Messi's got space there in the box as he gets past his defense and puts it past Casillas for a hat-trick here, as that takes us closer to a win. Jordi away as he just leaves it off. Iniesta to Jordi, who's got Neymar in support. There's a Brazilian with the pass for Iniesta, who looks to find Leo Messi. It's Xavi for Suarez, who scores there to put away the result in the 90th minute of play. And after full time, this is a win. It's 4-2 the score, as we are fortunate enough to take home the Spanish Cup trophy. There you see the players celebrating on the pitch there. It was truly a team effort, as time and time again, one side would score and then the other would respond. There you see Leo Messi, I should say, as we are at a neutral stadium. And nevertheless, there you see our players celebrating what is the first piece of silverware in this season. Fortunate enough, we are still in the Champions Cup. We are in a decent position in the league, and this is the first trophy as the captain Messi hoists it up, I should say. Well done, lads. Well done. Very much deserved, as we had to go through Atletico, very early on in the competition. And then out of all teams to face the only side that has beaten us throughout the season in our arch rivals Real Madrid, and to still manage to come away with the win, that's what makes it special. After all is said and done, as you see there, the side now posing for a few pictures, I should say. You've got the Spanish Cup champions, FC Barcelona. And so after 90 minutes of play, this is a 4-2 win against Real Madrid. As you see the match facts on your screen, Leo Messi takes home the golden ball as man of the match with a 9.4 play rating, as he played brilliantly in the captain role. Suarez and Xavi had great games, with Mascherano in the heart of the midfield playing okay. For Real Madrid, it was a disappointing night, although they did manage to score time and time again and play very attractive football. It's just on an individual level, there wasn't too many players that stood out for them. And so with that being said, that concludes the first game of this episode, and we're moving on. Before we go on to the next match, we have a few messages to start with. Here is one from our senior physiotherapist, and it turns out that Andres Iniesta will be out for about a couple weeks, which is not that big of a deal. And we get $2 million for having won the Spanish Cup, according to the board, fortunately enough. So with that being said, we now move on. Here we have the player of the competition that was announced. It is Leo Messi. And with that, we move on to the second game of the episode. For the second game of the episode, we have a La Liga match against Valencia at the Camp Nou. There you see some of the league standings on your screen there after 30 rounds of play. Here is our starting 11. And here is Valencia's starting 11. The player to watch on the left, the defender Gaia, as well as Gervinho. The ball played ahead. Here is Pedro. Forward to Leo Messi, who gets past the defender. Continuing on, it's Leo Messi getting past this Valencia defense. And it's the Argentine denied there by Bruno Alves. With the ball barely cleared away, it falls to Messi yet again, who's got another chance. And this time, he does not fail as he grabs the first in the 7th minute of play. Parejo finds Feguli, who leaves it off for Gervinho, who shoved off the ball there near the on the edge of the penalty box, I should say. Parejo now with the chance for Valencia, as he puts in a cross there that is cleared away. Not quite, as Paco Alcacer scores there for Valencia. Ahead to Gervinho. Left off, it's Mascherano. To Gervinho. Has the Argentine there. Can't get to the ball. Gaia for Valencia. Continuing on. Here is Gaia now with Dani Alves to beat. Perez to take a shot there, and he does as Valencia go ahead just before the halftime break. Perez takes the ball away from Pedro there after some smart defending. Paco Alcacer now for Valencia, takes the shot, and it's 3-1 in the 58th for Los Che. Otamendi behind as Javi Fuego leaves it off for Perez. Jeremy Matthew out wide as Rafinha looks for Suarez. He does find his man there with the pass. That really weird as Suarez is away. He does have Pedro in support. Suarez takes the shot and makes it 3-2 in the 90th minute of play, as that's not really going to count for much though. After 90 minutes of play, this is a 3-2 loss against Valencia in the league. As you see the match backs on your screen, it was Leo Messi who took home the golden ball as man of the match with the 7.6 player rating, as he played okay. Suarez did as well, alongside Ter Stegen. For Valencia, not too many players that impressed besides Enzo Perez in the midfield and Paco Alcacer. And that concludes this particular game of the episode. Before we get into the last and final game of the episode, here is the best 11 of the week as Messi made an appearance for us. And with that being said, we move on. For the third and final match of the episode, we have a Champions Cup match against PSG at the Parc des Princes. This is the first leg of our semi-final as you see some of the results up to this point in the competition. Here is PSG's starting 11, the player to watch, IMO Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Here's our starting 11. As Matuidi plays the ball forward to Verratti, who's got Zlatan ahead of him. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic against Jeremy Mathieu. A ball played in. It's cleared away. Not quite. As it's Lavezzi for PSG, who scores first here in the 10th minute of play. It's Xavi who still has it. Messi forward to Neymar. It's Neymar who levels the score in the 13th. Out wide to Xavi, who's got Suarez to his right. Suarez cuts inside, pass 1, pass 2. Suarez to let it go. He takes a shot there, and it's left for Neymar, who puts us in the lead. Dani Alves is pulled up with an injury as Mascherano plays the ball out wide. Here is Dani, past the defender as he leaves it off for Xavi, who turns away quite gracefully. Mascherano finding Neymar. Sergio Roberto leaving it off for Leo Messi, who's played it forward to Mascherano. Mascherano there takes a shot and puts us up by a couple of goals against PSG. Neymar looking to combine with Leo Messi as Neymar puts a pass through for Leo, who controls that one and then finishes it off. That's about it for this one, courtesy of Leo Messi. After 90 minutes of play, this is a 4-0 win against PSG, fortunately enough, as you see the match facts on your screen. This is a very important win as it was the first leg of our Champions Cup semi-final against the side from Paris, and we managed to get a decent amount of away goals, which is going to help. Neymar takes home, no, it's Bravo actually, who took home the golden ball as man of the match, as he played brilliantly, receiving a 9.4 player rating. Neymar played brilliantly as well, as Messi played great, and Mascherano alongside Mathieu and Piqué played okay. For PSG, not too many players stood out, and that's going to conclude this episode. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. If you like enough, you can subscribe to my channel. See you guys next episode. Peace.